But my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. Then I wanna go to college for the rest.
Welcome to my video blog. I'm Jodi and this is how to Jodi style. Before we do kickstart things though, let's talk about the hair. Now I said at the beginning of the year I'm going to get a full fringe. And voila! Here it is. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you loathe it? Do you hate it? Should I get rid? When I first had the chop, I was doing some big deep breaths and then it was gone. And then I opened my eyes and I was like, whoa! I like it a lot. And I did for a day until I seen some pictures of the good old sweepy and then I was like, I want it back. So what do you think? The BF thinks it's very nice, the friends think it's okay, but I don't know what you think. Shall I keep it? Shall it just disappear and shall I just get the old one back? Anyway, this blog is how to prepare for uni Jodi style. Now if I knew all of these tips before I came, I probably would have had a much better time, but I didn't. So I'm going to give them to you now for free. So first tip is, if you're going to uni in like the autumn time, get a summer job, save up some money, because with Students Loans Company you will have this love-hate relationship. They will probably mess up your application, they'll probably pay you late, but then you'll probably end up loving them because they do eventually pay. So get a summer job, save up some monies, and then you'll have a good time during Freshers Week, not having to think about your cash situation. Buying 20 packets of noodles at 9p per packet may seem like a really good idea at the time, but then after like the 6th packet you get a little bit bored and you want to experiment with something like a microwave meal. I've still got about 14 packets sat downstairs anybody, so if you want to come around for dinner and you pass by Stoke, feel free. Third tip is recommended reading book list. Now that's all it is, recommended. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to read them, so don't bother because you won't. And it's a waste of your student loan. God, you could get like a nice dress or something. Hauls. The only time it is going to be tidy is when you first move in, and when you do first move in, the first words that came out of my mouth was, it could do with a lick of paint. And as you can see now from my palace, it is not all that. Those curtains are not attractive, but you do learn to live with them. What I would advise is that you bring some posters and some photos of family and friends and stuff and just stick around your room. Make it look pretty. Final little tip is know what your course is expected of you. Now my course, I think this applies to all courses as well, I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me, but 40% pass rate, that's what I need to do in this first year to pass. Now somebody had told me this at the beginning of the year, I would have just been a little bit more chillaxed and not work so hard, because you don't need to. What's the point in wasting your energy, man? So yeah, this is the sort of the way that I'm taking this term. It's just, I'm just trying to scrape by with 40%. The last term worked my socks off and I just feel like I wasted it all. So this term I'm really just sitting back, kicking back, relax. Had a law exam today. Did I revise? No. Well, I did actually, this morning and last night. Easter, yay, it's for relaxing. So know what's expected of you. So there you are, my top tips on how to prepare for uni. If you do want any more tips, what I defo would suggest is go check out a Facebook group, and it's called What UCAS Forgot to Tell You About University. Some really good tips on there. Anyway, join me again next week for more how to Jodi style.
But my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. Then I wanna go to college for